everybody, Big Beardy back again with another video. I hope we're all doing good out there. Oh, what a week we've had. Oh, it's Friday night now when I'm recording this bit. And I am bollocksed, so tired. I'm back in Norfolk. And we had a couple of really quiet days. We had some really busy days. I had a night where I didn't sleep. You're all going to find that out in a minute. But before I get started, a bit of an apology. I'm meant to do a live show tonight, seeing it's Friday today, 8 o'clock, and I cannot get the live function to work on my YouTube. There's something wrong with my phone. I've said before, my phone's bollocks. I need a new one. So anyone who's tuned in or did tune in on Friday, because by the time you watch this, it'll be like Sunday or Monday or whatever. I really apologise if you were looking forward to watch that. It's nothing I can do. There's big technical issues. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be back up and running next Friday, 8 o'clock, with a live show. And I'll try and make up for it. Like I said, really sorry. Nothing I can do about it. It's just not connecting or some technical shit. I don't know. Doesn't work. But anyway, so I apologise. We will be back live next Friday, 8 o'clock. Also, if you haven't already, go check out my Discord, link down below. And also go check out the Big Beardy Show if you haven't already. Link down below. I've got a couple of new shows. I'm going to be dropping on that soon. Some really fun stuff. And me just messing around, doing geeky shit. Go check it out. And also, obviously, please like, comment, and subscribe to my videos if you haven't already. Go for it. And let's get into my week in the life of. Hello, people! So, it's Monday. Yes, it's Monday. And we are out on the road. What time is it? It's nearly 11 o'clock. Whew, I am tired. So, I had a job pick up at 7. Going from Norwich and from Wyndham, actually. Wymondham, it looks like, but it's actually pronounced Wyndham. I know, Norfolk names. Going to just past Dartford, just off the A20. Can't exactly remember where I am. Does it say on my thing? No. Anyway, so picking up JCB to JCB, but luckily it's their small little whatchamacallit. It's not like the big factories, it's their shops or showrooms or whatever you want to call them. So, nice and easy job. I got there at 7. Bloke was there. He went, oh, none of the boys are actually in till 7:30. I don't know what you're going to be collecting. I was like, okay, great, fair enough. Get there at 7:30. So I pulled over, went back in at 7:30. They went, the bloke that dealt with this ended into 8 o'clock, so we're not sure what we're meant to give you. So I had to wait till 8. Straight down here. I got down here pretty quick, actually. Dartford wasn't too bad. I thought I was going to hit traffic there, but I've missed it, which is good. And now I'm just looking for the next job. So, that's my Monday. That's my Monday. I've done it. The thing was, it was a box this big. They wanted a short wheelbase. And I'm guessing they didn't know what the size of the thing was, but I ended up with a box this big. So I bid, actually, over £1 a mile. Just over £1 a mile, not a lot more. Like £1.07 a mile or something like that. I think this was yesterday, I bid on it. Excuse me. Didn't think I'd get it, because I was just like, I'm going to throw a bid out. And I won it, and it ends up being something that could have gone on a blue skateboard. So, I'm not complaining, I'm making good money. But now we've got to find a second job. We've got to get out there. But I've got another little dilemma. Let me know what I should do about this. Let me unhook you. So, I've got a spider in the van. I have found him. But he's leaving cobwebs everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. There's some up there. There's some down there. He's been very busy. And I found where the little bugger's living. Look. I'll see if you can see him. He's up there. In there. You see him? I can't tell if you've seen him or not. But he's up in there. Now here's the question. Do I keep him so he eats all the flies that end up in here, but I have to put up with cobwebs everywhere? No idea what species he is. Or she. Don't know. Or do I get rid of them? But I've got a pet for the van. Right, so time to go and find another job. I'm tired. I am tired today. Like, I was up at 6, which is nothing unusual. But I did the Friday night, the Beers with Beardy Friday night live show. We're a week behind, obviously, so I would have done another one by the time you see this. But that was the conspiracy theory one. I ended up doing it for like 6 hours. I was a madman. Got a little bit drunk. I was at my mum's. Felt tired all Saturday. Felt tired all Sunday. And I feel tired today. I don't know if I picked up a little bug or something. Maybe something underlining. I don't think it's the vid. You know, wife gets checked all the time, and she still has. It said she hasn't got it, so if she ain't got it, I probably ain't got it. But yeah, I just feel a bit lethargic. But anyway, also apologies. I know my week in the lives are all fucked up. The one that came out last week was meant to be for the week before, and then I didn't do one last week because I was busy with stuff. So now you got one this week. Right, I think we're all up to date now. Time to go make some money. We're going to get a second job today. I quite fancy a job home because I've got to wash the van, clean in here. The back of the van stinks because we ripped the floors up in the toilet, downstairs toilet, and when you have two boys that are under the age of 10, they tend to piss on the floor. Had to rip it up, left it in the van for 2 days, and now the back of the van has an underlining piss smell. Yay, I don't think I'll be tramping until I've washed it, so I'll wash that as well. Oh, the things you have to get on with. But yeah, we'll grab a second job and we'll find out where I got to, shall we? Right, everyone, so we've skipped forward to Tuesday. It's no longer Monday. Monday, I dropped off just south of Dartford Tunnel. Got a job out at Southend-on-Sea taking me home. It was a pretty easy day, but I had to wait a few hours, so I ended up going to the gym for 2 hours, working out. I'm really, really trying to get fit. We all know what it's like when you're in the van all day. You put on the weight so quickly. So, but I made over my minimum for the day, for a day's money. I got a good workout, and it was a relatively stress-free day. So I can't complain. I could have made more money, I suppose. But you got a job taking me home, so I am not complaining. It was a relatively easy Monday. This morning, today, or should I say, I'm just about to go and get some food. I'm at Asda. Has been less stress-free. It's been one of them. So got up, job pinged at 8:30ish. Put good quote in, so I'm on good money already. I'm actually on good money for the day. I just need a second job to get me well over my minimum, and then a third maybe to make me really good money. But I'm quite happy. I'm in a good position despite all the stress. And it's about what? Fuck, it's only 2 o'clock. Didn't realise it was that late. I really got to get a second job. So, what happened? Yeah, so the job pinged about half 8. I bid on it, good bid. Got called relatively straight away. The lady on the phone sounded like she was having the worst day of her life. Very miserable. Said, can you be there in 20 minutes? I went, yeah, because I'm just down the road from where the pickup is. Got there, and as I got there was no one. It was a house I was picking up from. Someone's moving to Costa Rica or somewhere like that. No one was there. And then a car pulled up. She'd apparently gone past me and thought I was... She went, oh, are you meant to be picking up my stuff? I went, yeah. She went, I wasn't expecting you yet. They said they would give me an hour's warning. I thought, well, seeing I only had... they told me to get there ASAP. So I was like, oh, right, well, is it ready? She went, yeah, it's ready. I've just got to, would you be able to help me get in the van? Because I was going to have someone else help me here. I was like, yeah, fine. It's like 24 boxes, and I'm right next to the front door. Didn't take long, 10 minutes. I was half tempted to phone about handball, but I thought, fuck it, I'm already on good money, and it was one of them. So, anyway, got to London, just north of Dartford Tunnel this time. Pretty much, near Grays. And got to the place I was meant to unload, and I swear everyone there was... Why is it? Because it's Tuesday. Everyone was miserable. Got to the, the driver's reception. It was one of these big warehouses for international... Put stuff on boats and they get transported wherever they got to go. When you got a reference number, and I gave them the reference number, the thing went, that's not the reference number. I was like, okay. And she went, I can't do anything at all unless you've got the reference number. But it was the way she said it. It was like, no, can't do anything, need the reference number. So phone the shipper. They had phoned me in the morning on a private number, so I didn't have that number, so I used the number on the CX. Couldn't get through on that, so I went onto the CX directory. 2 numbers on there, tried both, couldn't get through to them on them, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then finally got through to them after about 5 attempts. Same lady, still sounded miserable. I don't know what was wrong with her. She just was, it was very blunt and it wasn't, yeah. Told her the problem. Fair play to her, she got it sorted straight away. Gave me the reference number, went in, gave them the reference number. And they went, okay, that's fine. 2 packages, right? I went, no, there's 24. On pallets? Nah. They went, oh. I said, no, idiot. I said, get the Forky to bring me out a couple of pallets, and I'll load them. She went, go tell the Forky then. I was like, okay. You know, like, do you want me to load the fucking thing as well? So eventually got unloaded, and it's just one of those days. Also, little lights come up, not a warning light, but a informational light. I need an oil change. Probably need a service as well, the old girl. So I'm gonna have to book her in for a service and an oil change ASAP. I said to my wife this morning, I fucking hate Tuesdays. I'm a happy person, but Tuesdays, for some reason, they never go well for me. Anyway, so, looking for a job home. Like I said, I'm at Asda. I'm going to get someone. I've got water. I've got loads of water. Going to get, sorry, it's hot today. Going to get someone to eat. And then, bid on a load of work. See where it takes us. If I can't get anything quick, I might just make my way to the nearest Pure gym. That's who I'm signed up for now, which is about 10 minutes away. Go and lift some weights. Not, you know, I'm already sweaty as fuck, and you know, if the job comes through, jump straight in the van and fuck off to that. Filling my time constructively. That's what I'm doing. So that's the plan. Let's go execute the plan, yeah? Right, everyone. So I'm in London. Yay! It's pretty slow here. We're crawling. What am I doing? I'm barely doing 20. Oh, my thing's pinging. Speeding up a little bit. I was hoping to get some software that would let me show you what I was doing whilst I was driving. But my phone's fucked. But I am looking to get a new one, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. So. Dropped off around 2 o'clock it was when I finally got out of where I was, and then I was bidding on everything. I've been bidding high this week, so I want to see if the prices have gone up. London, I can safely say they have not. Everything still seems to be going dirt cheap. So I was bidding high, but not ridiculously high. I was doing that for about 2 hours. Could not win a job for love nor money. So, it picked up a little bit of speed. So I ended up going to the gym. I was having a workout, and I bid on a COVID test going home. They phoned me up. I missed their call, actually. I don't know why. My phone doesn't seem to be ringing. Like I said, it's completely fucking up. But I missed their call. I phoned them straight back and went, hey, I missed your call. They said, we've got a job. It's going back to Norfolk. Pick up at 6 o'clock, which was great because it meant I didn't have to rush off. I could finish off my workout. And then got across, picked it up at 6, literally just picked it up, and now I'm on my way back to Norfolk. So it's a drop off. But whilst I'm doing that, obviously not right this now because I'm talking to you and I'm driving, I've been bidding on jobs coming out of Norfolk. Top tip, if you're going home and you've got the opportunity and the jobs are pinging up, get yourself a job sorted for the morning. It's so much easier. This morning, obviously, I still got out of the house at 8:30, but I was lucky I won the first job I went for, really, and I got good money for it. But if you don't have a job in the morning and you start getting that thing when it's like 9:30, still haven't won a job, 10 o'clock, still haven't won a job, but it gets to like 10:30, you think, oh, well, the day's ruined. Well, there's no point fucking going out working. Of course there is, but you start feeling like that. So if you can, get that job booked in for the morning. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. But yeah, it's not been a bad couple of days, despite the fact that I've literally just had a job to Dartford and then a COVID test back each day. Today I've made like 50 quid more than I did yesterday. I've been able to go to the gym for a couple of hours. I know I don't get home till late, like, you know, today I'm probably not going to be home till about 9 o'clock at night. And but still only a 12-hour day for a courier, same day courier, that's fuck all really, when you can pull 15, 16-hour days easy sometimes. So, and it's been quite relaxing. You think I've had a 4-hour break in between jobs. Well, I've had a workout, I had some lunch, you know, made some phone calls, spoke to some people. Tell you what, this job's easy. It's easy. So that's the plan anyway. I'm getting home now. Hopefully I'll have a job for the morning. If not, I do have to, I have a lot of work to get on with regarding something else I'm doing at the moment, work-wise. Not it is to do with the courier work, but it's not. I'm not going to go into details. It's another project. I'm always got them on the go, ain't I? I've always got them on the go. So, but I've got that, and I could crack on with some stuff tomorrow with that if I don't get any work tomorrow. But I'm planning on working tomorrow. Also, the van's been booked in for the 6th. I spoke to them. I'm going to have a service as well. Get her back up and sorted. She was last looked at in January for a proper one, so she's probably well overdue. Some bits and bobs getting changed. So that's going to be a nice kick in the dick, isn't it? But you got to do these things. You got to pay for your van. You got to keep the upkeep. Right, I'm going to leave you to it. I wonder if I can't flip you. See, this phone's shit. I can't even flip you. I'm going to show you the nice big traffic jam I am now in. Fucking hell, I hate London. It's a nightmare to drive around. Right, I'm going to get past this traffic and get back to the lovely Norfolk where traffic doesn't exist. Do you know why? There's only 8 cars and about 50 tractors in Norfolk. That's all there is. But then again, it's all dirt roads. Right, let's crack on. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's Wednesday morning. And what a shockingly bad day it is today. So, it's now, 20 past 10 in the morning. Maybe 2 jobs have popped up on the CX in my area. 2 popped up first thing this morning. They weren't very good though. 1 has just popped, but it's a Norwich to Norwich job, so it's you get some good money for it, like minimum, but you're not going to make huge money on it. There's just nothing banging. There's nothing at all. Yeah, there's just no money out there when no jobs aren't pinging. This is one of the problems of living in an area like Norfolk. I've spoke about this before. That's why you need a game plan. And I've said, I've talked about if you should be on the CX and what you should do and how you should work. But one thing you need is a game plan. And the reason you need a game plan is for days like these. Now, as you all know, I have various other things going on. Always have. I've always got a side hustle because it's part of my game plan. Part of my game plan is to have something I can work on when I just cannot get out on the road. And it's very rare that nothing pops up. Usually I get something. But you have the odd day, living in Norfolk, where you just can't get work or nothing's pinging. Put it this way, it's that dead today that I thought my app was broken. I thought my phone was fucking up because I've had problems with it, like I've mentioned. Oh, one just popped there. Well, hey, where's that? Yeah, that's just a Norfolk to Norfolk. There's no point grabbing that one. Well, there is. Someone's going to grab it, and I could. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I thought my app was broken. I thought it stopped pinging. So I went on the desktop because I thought, CX must be having a problem. Went on desktop, exact same. No jobs. Nothing was pinging on there. I thought, well, either the CX has gone down, but it doesn't look like it has because I checked other areas and they were getting work, or there's just nothing in Norfolk. So I'm working on other things today at the moment, unless a job pops up. If a good job pops up, I'm not going to decline it. But like I said, importance of either having a game plan, first of all. So for some of you, that might look like, if you live in Scotland or Cornwall or even Norfolk, get out on a Monday and stay out till a Friday. That's one valid game plan. Or have a side hustle, or multiple side hustles where you can, even if you're at home and you're not going to make as much money, you're not spending any money in fuel, but you're going to make money another way. Preferably something that's a passive income. That's how I do it anyway. So that's the plan for today. I work on that. If a good job pops up, I'll jump on it. But just dead, absolutely dead. So I'll let you know how I get on. Right, let's do it. Still nothing pinging. But I thought I would show you real quick something I'm working on. It's actually a new show from my other channel, Big Beardy Show. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out. And what I'm doing is a new series for it called, it's basically starting a gaming collection from nothing. So I've got all my old, crappy old computer games out, and I'm reselling them to make some money to reinvest and buy stuff so I can sell them, buy more stuff, sell that, buy more stuff, and build up money from reselling so that I can create a proper gaming collection. I'm a big video game fan, any sort of gaming stuff really. Video games, board games, I love them all. But I've not got a collection. And it's weird because I collect other stuff, but I never collected video games and stuff. So if you are into video games or video game collecting or reselling, I'm a complete noob at it. So I'm going to make a lot of mistakes and, you know, not get things right to start. So you can go on that journey with me. So check it out. I think I'm going to call it like the free video game collection or something like that. It's on my other channel, link down below, Big Beardy Show. But yeah, basically taking classics like Sonic 2 and selling them for a profit, and then whatever money I make off of that, I buy stuff, resell it for a profit, and so on and so forth. But go check out the video. Thought I'd just cheap plug it real quick on my other channel for all you gamers out there, or all you collectors, or all you resellers. If there's any people who want to get into reselling, we already are. You can see me struggle through it, as it were. But yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. Getting this stuff listed on eBay so I can sell it on, recording some videos, and I've got paperwork to do for another project I'm working on at the moment, trying to get stuff sorted for that. So that's what I'm going to be doing this evening. I'm also half tempted to send my invoices for the last 2 days. So I'm going to be making money, or I'm going to be progressing other things that are going to be making me money. It's just I'm not out physically making money today. This is what I mean about having that side hustle or having a plan. You know, by the end of the day, at least I'll have something that's going to make me some money going forward, or, you know, even just doing the YouTube videos, that it's a small source of income, but it is a source of income. So that's the plan. But yeah, dead. I even phoned up my regular shippers, phoned them all, and right, we ain't got shit, mate. So my backup plan isn't even working at the moment because no one's got anyone. Someone says he's got a couple of jobs, but they're probably tomorrow or Friday. So just trying to line stuff up for them. But yeah, it's one of those. You get these days. For all you people like, oh yeah, you say you can go out and make that money and you're always work. You're always going to have tough days no matter what you're doing. So anyway, at least I get to have a tough day at home with a nice cup of coffee and kids shouting at me. Right, let's crack on. Right guys, it's Thursday morning. Well, it's not Thursday morning, it's just hit 12 o'clock. I've been on the road since just before 9 o'clock. So I picked up from just down the road from me. It was actually, it was a 20-minute drive, it was 5 miles. All country roads, that's Norfolk for you. So no dead miles, going to Stoke-on-Trent. Stoke-on-Trent, it's about 188 miles, and I'm getting paid real good money for it, well over £1 a mile for it. So I'm very happy. I'll be there in about an hour and a half. Like I said, it's 12 o'clock now. I've been on the road non-stop. I do need to get out and stretch my legs, so I'm feeling it now. Got to keep yourself, you got to look after yourself. But I should be there 1:30. Good money for a Thursday, well over my minimum, which I'm happy about, especially seeing that there was just nothing yesterday. No, I was so dead. It was crazy, but I've got this one booked in last night. It popped up. Jumped all over it. Oh, I can hear a siren, but I cannot see where it's coming from. Oh, in front of me. It's the police. There they go. Anyway, so, yeah, gonna get to Stoke and hopefully get a second job straight away. If I can get a second job today and it's over over £100, I would have made my minimum for the week for 4 days, despite the fact I haven't worked yesterday, and then just get a good job Friday, you know, get my minimum, and I've hit my weekly minimum. And my weekly minimum, I figure it out, and I've done figured out how much I need. But that basically means I've paid all my bills, all my fuel, everything, and I've got a good wage out of the week. So that's how I figure it out. So you know, sort of how much I want to make per week. So, and then next week, Monday's bank holiday. I completely forgot. So, and I don't work bank holidays anymore. I used to work every single bank holiday. For years I worked bank holidays, but not anymore, because I'm my own boss. So I'm not going to be working Monday. I'll have a good week next week, and then following Monday the van's in for a service. I I think I've had a quote of about £350 because I've got a load of stuff that needs changing. She needs a good looking after, and if there's anything else, it's going to cost me more. So, good chunk of cash, but at least that will be done. Won't have to have it looked at for a while. So another short week next week. It's just, yeah, four. Oh, I've got a spider on my leg. I've still got the spider up here. So I'm turning into a 4-day week man. It's not right. I'm not used to it. But anyway, so plan is to get to Stoke on Trent quick as I can. Should be there 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then get a second job, make some big money. I don't think I might get home tonight, but I'm not sort of planning on it. I've just got to do this. My hair looks a mess. So it'll probably be a night in the van, or if I'm in the Midlands, I'll crash at my mum's because she's in the Midlands. But we'll see what the second job of the day is. If I do get one, I'll have a workout, I'll go to the gym, I'll eat some food. Yeah, just life on the road, innit? Right, so I best crack on and I'll let you know what happens next. Okay, so it's Thursday afternoon. I think, what's that? I think it's just turned 5 o'clock. Around that time. Can't see because if I do that, let's have a look. See what it says. Bang on 5, look at that. Haha, I'm a genius. Anyway, so I dropped that job off, got dropped off around 2ish, give or take. Pulled over, bid on some work, finally won a job at 5 to 3. So I was only bidding for about, well, realistically, I was only bidding for about 30 minutes, if that. At the same time, I went into the shop, got some lunch and dinner and stuff. And then a job came up. It was only 20 mile away. But it was going to take me an hour to get there because of all the traffic in Altrincham, near Manchester. I'm not far from Manchester. I can't say the fucking place. Anyway, wherever the fuck it is. So I've gone and picked up. I picked up at 4. It was a small van job. I thought, I know. Well, I didn't go low. You know, I went a sort of 80p a mile. Going to Bristol. Thought if I can grab it and I can grab a second job for tonight, then I'll be quids in. Got to be in Bristol for 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Afternoon's my own. Don't have to rush around. And if I can get a second job that makes me 50, 60, 70 quid, then I'm in a good place. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to win anything. So I'm here with this load and board. I've got to go for Bristol in the morning. And I've been bidding on stuff. Luckily around this area, stuff bids till a little bit later than the sort of 5 o'clock cut off. You know, things still will be going at sort of 6, 7 o'clock. But I did edge my bets a little bit, and I think I might have failed on this one. Good news though is when I get down to Bristol, I think I've got to make 160 quid for my minimum for the week. I get from Bristol to Norfolk. I can do that again in London. So I'll just literally get a job going back to London, Midlands, wherever, get a job home, boom, that's me done for the Friday, and then we can have our Friday night chat. Live Beers with Beardy on Friday night, 8 o'clock every Friday, and that'll be it. So the week's pretty much sorted. Unfortunately, I'll be tramping tonight, unless I can get a job to the Midlands and then drive because from Rugby, where my mum is, down to Bristol isn't that bad, especially if I've already got paid the mileage. So I'll do that. I'll just go and stay there night and get up at like 6, and it's like a 2-hour drive. If that, I don't even think it's 2 hours. Might be 2 hours. Nice and easy. So that's the plan. Backfired a little bit. I'm still bidding on work, but if nothing comes up in the next half hour, I'm going to go to the Trafford Centre and have a walk round. I know it's August, and I don't like saying the words, but present shopping for, I've got a couple of birthdays coming up in November, and that big thing at the end of the year where that fat man comes down your chimney. Maybe get a couple of them out of the way. I know it's way earlier, and I usually don't start till September, October time, and October, sort of after. But it's one of those that I do that every year, and I run out of time. So I might just have a look at some little presents. Am I being too premature? I'm being way premature. It's only fucking August, end of August. But and you got 3 kids and a wife that likes nice things. You got to think about these things, ain't you? So, that's the plan. See what I can get in the next half hour. If I don't get anything, Trafford Centre, have a walk around because it's open till like 10 o'clock at night, so I might as well enjoy my evening. Then I'm going to go to the gym, lift some weights, do some running. Then it's about a 2.5 hour drive to Bristol from here. If I've got nothing, I'm going to have to, because I've got to drop off at 9 o'clock in the morning. I will give it till sort of 9 o'clock at night, drive most of the way there, tramp, get up at 6 like I usually do when I'm tramping, 7 at the latest, then I'll just have to drive the little last leg, boom, job in the morning, back home, bring on the weekend. The experiment, well, it's not really an experiment, I edged my bets, it hasn't worked. Has not worked. It's 8 o'clock, Thursday afternoon. I'm still at the Trafford Centre. Like I said earlier, I was hoping to get a job back. The whole going into the Trafford Centre, me thinking maybe I should get some presents for birthdays and maybe even Christmas, didn't work. I've just decided I'm the worst shop in the world. I walk around the place and I'm like, don't like that, don't like that, don't think they'll like that, don't want to get that, blah, blah. And I'm just awful at shopping. Don't take me shopping. Buy me stuff, yes. Give me stuff, very appreciative. But don't take me shopping because I'm shit at shopping. Because I don't buy anything. I suppose I might be good in my eyes, but... So anyway, it's 8 o'clock. Haven't been able to win a job going south or going to the Midlands, which would help for tonight. There were jobs, but they were delivering tomorrow morning, and there's no way I can get to them and get to the place I'm already booked in for. Job did ping up. Literally going to Newmarket, big job, lots of money, but I already got this job on board. So sometimes you've got to take the let me just turn that off. Take what you can get. I try not to look at jobs that I could have won, because sometimes it's like, oh, that's a much better job, but I've got what I've got and I'm making good money. So yes, so the plan now, I'm going to go to the gym, 2 hours, out of there by 10:30, have a good workout, and then down to Bristol. It's about 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours 45. So get there for sort of 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Straight in the back of the van. The thing I'm delivering is tiny, so it hardly takes up any of the van. Straight to sleep. Set the alarm for... I'm gonna park near and set the alarm for about 7:30. Because it says deliver... I didn't realise this. I thought it said deliver at 9. It says deliver by 9 in the morning. And it looks like it's a residential address. So hopefully... if I can get there, I don't want to get there too early because you don't want to be knocking on the door and someone's still asleep. But if I get there for like 8 o'clock, hopefully whoever lives there will be up. Give them what they've got to get. And then it's like I've got that hour period before the jobs really start pinging. So any early jobs, I can grab them, get myself back to Norfolk. That's the plan. Yes. Right, I'm going to go pump some iron, people. All right, everyone. I am... exhausted, physically, mentally. I'm just tired. So it's 1 o'clock Friday. I'm on my way back to Norfolk, and I know I said a minute ago my experiment didn't work of getting a job and then thinking I'll get another one tonight, but on Thursday night. But I eventually did get a job, and it sort of screwed me a little bit. Before I go any further, I just want a big shout out to Chris and everyone at Speedy Freight Hereford. You always sort me out, guys. And he messaged me and gave me a couple of jobs this morning, which has helped out. So big shout out to you guys. So anyway, let's get what happened was, it was about 11 o'clock. I'd finished at the gym. I was doing a late workout after being at the Trafford Centre. Sorry, I can't think straight, I'm that tired. Job popped up going to Coventry. One drop on the way to Coventry. And I thought, Coventry's about 2 hours away. My mum lives nearby. If I get that job, I can stay at my mum's for the night. Get a proper night's sleep in a bed. I wouldn't have to drive down to Bristol. But I have to get up early to get to Bristol. First thing in the morning. But I thought, well, if I get the job, I'm going to be there at my mum's for like 1, half 1. Still get 5 hours sleep. Wake up about 6:30. 6:45. Drive to Bristol. All good. That was the plan. So I got the job. Now, being a little bit stupid, I didn't think about what would happen if the job wasn't ready the second I got there, or if I couldn't find the place, or anything like that. So I got there at 11, and I was waiting 45 minutes to be loaded. So I didn't leave till 11:45. You can see where this is going. And it was bread. So they were on like stacks, and you can only lift. Bread's heavy, by the way, people. When you've got 2 stacks of bread, it's quite heavy. And you can only lift 2 at a time, and there was like 8 on each tray, and the van was full. So I got to the first drop. Took me 10 minutes to find the bloke. By the time I got unloaded, it was another 20 minutes. So I've been half an hour there. So by the time I was leaving my first drop, which was halfway to Coventry, it was like nearly 2 o'clock in the morning already. And I've still got an hour to drive. Dropped off in Coventry. There wasn't much left in the van on the second one, so the drop in Coventry was real quick and easy. Got to Rugby. Got to Mum's 3:30, roughly. I don't know the exact time, but I know it was around 3:30 that I actually got to bed. So 2 hours. Over 2 hours later than I thought it was going to be. And of course that meant I've still got to be up at 6:30 because I've still got a 2 hour drive in the morning to get to Bristol. So I got like 3 hours sleep. I got paid good money though, so I can say that. But yeah, it was just one of those where sometimes you just don't think, and the margins, of you can only do so much and be awake so long before it really takes a toll. So anyway, on the way down to Bristol this morning, I was about 20 minutes from my drop. Chris from Speedy Freight called me, and he said, "Hey, I've got a couple of jobs. Can you help me out in the Hereford area, going to Worcester or Worcestershire, or the Worcester area?" Like, yep, sure. I don't mind that. Anytime someone's like, "I've got a job, do you want it?" Especially when you're already on a job and it's like, "I've got to drop off and then I can go to it." It's great because you don't have to sit there for an hour bidding on work that you're not necessarily getting. I know you can pull over and you might win a job within 5 minutes, but at the same time, you don't actually know. So grab those 2 jobs, dropped them off. Was about 12 o'clock when I finished, or whatever. Was it now 1ish? Something like that. I don't know. I've lost track. And now I'm driving to Rugby. I've got a little job to pick up on the way. I'm not driving to Rugby. I'm tired. Driving home to Norfolk, but I've got a little job to pick up on the way, which is going to take me most of the way home. So, and that's my week. That's me done. So I am shattered. Great. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, really tired. Really, really tired. So that's the plan for the rest of the week. Sorry, I'm just not with it. I'm just not with it. And I'll be home. Not been a bad week, done well over my minimum for the week at the moment, which is great. You never know, something else might pop up, but I'm so tired, I just want to get back. And even with a day off, I've hit, I've been averaging sort of 250 a day when I've been on the road. So, if that Wednesday there'd been work, it would have been a really good week, potentially. And I've made some mistakes this week, I will admit. There's been certain jobs I shouldn't have gone for. Like, that one late last night, probably I shouldn't have gone for it, but I did. And today it's been, and it has a knock-on effect because obviously I took that job. I've driven to Bristol. I've got these couple of jobs, thankfully, which was lucky. And I've got a little job taking me home, but I'm so tired, I don't want to work. If I wasn't so bollocks from doing that job last night, I'd be in a lot better state today, and I'd actually be looking for better jobs and doing it. But it's just one of them. I'm just too tired. So, plan is to get home. I've got a barbecue on Saturday, it's my mate's birthday. And then it's bank holiday Monday. And I might not be able to work next Tuesday either. We will see. I've got something going on. And then, yeah, it's all crazy at the moment. But, so that's the plan. I'm going to get home, come bollocksed, get this job, and then we'll see what happens. Right, so it's Friday afternoon now. I am exhausted. Probably hear my son shouting, playing Ratchet and Clank. But I had a phone call from a shipper. The job I did last night, Thursday night, the bread delivery, he phoned me up. I was on my way back. I was in the Midlands area. Left me a message saying he's got a big problem. There's been a big complaint. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? So I phoned him back, and he explained that the first bread delivery, apparently, the bread that was delivered is completely squashed. It's destroyed. The customer is really not happy. They've sent them an email. They've sent them pictures. Now, one thing I didn't mention when I was talking earlier was the fact that when I first got to my delivery, there was a bloke in the warehouse and he was complaining about the bread delivery before me being completely smashed, crushed. They were trying to sort it out, and we were having a joke about it. You know, we said we have to sell it as flatbread now because I saw it. So when he phoned me and told me this, I said, listen, it wasn't me. I told him the situation. He went, so you're saying before I got there, this problem was already there? And I said, yes. So, and he was like, he was a bit confused. He said, but you were the only driver in. And I was like, well, I don't know if it was me. It could have been a different driver, but you know, I've got a signed signature on my paperwork saying, and you can phone them and give them the name on my paperwork to confirm that everything I did was right, and then he will confirm my story. Right, fair enough. He came back to me and said, we did have a second driver in before you. We're going to get in contact with them. We think it was them who did it. So, two things to take away from that. First one, do the job properly. Don't half-ass it, especially if you've got goods that can break and stuff. You don't throw them out the truck. Stack them properly. You know, speak to the people you're dropping off to. Make sure they're happy. Get a signature, obviously. Just make sure everything you're doing is right, because if you do it wrong and you think you can get away with it, you're not. Second thing, obviously, is if a shipper does phone you saying we've got a big issue, talk to them. Be honest. You know, if there has been a problem, let them know. Or when you're at site, I've had it before, I've gone to deliver and they're saying there's a problem, phone the shipper straight away and get it all sorted there and then. So I wasn't in trouble, it wasn't my fault, but I just thought I'd mention that, because like, you get that phone call from the shipper and I didn't pick it up. I think I must have been in this shop or something, left the phone in the van. And then I phoned them straight back and I was like, what's the issue? Because you might have done something wrong, you might have left it in the wrong place, you might have taken it to the wrong place. I didn't know until he said about the products being destroyed, but it wasn't me. So there we have it. So that's been my week. I am shattered. I'm going to go to bed in a minute. I've got to be up early because I've got to drive to London tomorrow for a barbecue. It's been a hell of a week. Been busy. Been weird a little bit. You know, the Wednesday off, no work there. But it's been a good week. So, as always, be safe out there. Have a good day. And do that like, comment, and subscribe stuff. It really helps me out. Thank you very much.